Hello guys, this is Sunil Gali. Hello, this is Sunil, and today here I am with a book called Start Over. And truth to be told, this is a work of mine, a work of fiction. And, and and it took me around almost 2.5 years to complete this book. And yeah, hard work does pay. Hard work pays off, yeah. It really does. Start over, it's never too late, and this book is written for those who have graduated from college. I mean, those who have graduated, be it from class 10, be it from class 12, class 8, or degree or anything. And this book will take you to the struggle, to the phase, to the another side of the world where nobody had told you about the struggles, talks about the struggle that we are facing by the youth, be it about mental, be it about the inner peace, be it about the physical struggles, like not able to cope with problems, rejection, the failures in life, and all those things are covered in this book. That's why it's known as Start Over. By covering out that although you are facing those problems, and in order to do better than to move ahead from that stage, I have written this book known as Start Over. So this will be a self-help guideline book for you. It will be a self transformation book for you, while it will make you to reflect your mistakes, your flaws, the power line, and all those. So in order to move from that zone, so it's the reason that I wrote Start Over. Start Over means moving ahead from a place, from where you are. The one end of a mountain is not an one end of a mountain is a beginning of another mountain. That goes saying, right? So similar, like, and this book is divided into 5 chapters. Well, first 2 chapter is 100% dedicated for youths. First chapter I have written from my perspective, the things, the struggles and the feelings that I have gone through, and the next chapter, or a second chapter, it is written in the general form, by looking at the environment, by looking at the situation, by talking with different people, different individuals, those who are achieving, those who are trying hard to achieve the goal. And yeah, there is a book known as Think and Grow Rich, written by Napoleon Hill, and this book doesn't talk about making a money. Yeah, I'm right. This book doesn't talk about making money. This book will teach you the discipline about how you will make money, that the whole world love you. The whole world will acknowledge you for how you had contributed, how you have earned the money. Here in that book, it has a desire. The main source of every success is a desire in life. Be it whatever you do, be it wherever you are. In order to achieve greatness, you should have a desire. Every man has desire. Every human has desire. Desire can be a short-term desire for pleasure. For there is a short-term desire which will take a few minutes of energy. Whereas as life goals are also a desire, and in this desire, these are the most crucial part, why you should pay 100% attention. If you didn't came from a rich family, the rich family should come from you. In order to become a rich, you should either be a son of rich, or you should either be a son-in-law, I mean a son of your father-in-law, or, and the last option is, that's you. You have to pay attention, you have to give your 100% to what you're doing, to what you want to become, and that's how you have to sweat hard. You should have determination, everything. You should put 100% effort to what you're going to do, and in order to become rich. Rich by mean how much? 1 crore, 2 crore, 200, 1000 crore. How much? It should be specific. And the next, so that's the reason I wrote this book. Now start over. This book is life lesson. This is the biggest gift I can ever give it to myself and to my siblings. They are my inspiration, and I wrote this as a source of inspiration for them as well. No matter how life gets hard, we should always keep pushing ourselves. At the end of the day, when you go back to your bed, you will be only the one who is looking at, who will be wondering with your eyes open, looking at, staring at the ceiling. You'll get a goosebump, your body will get frozen. Who will blame when no one is there for you? Right? I think this book is a pretty good one, yeah. It really does speak the unspoken words of youth. Those who are trying hard, those who are working hard for early success. It really does. This is a true moment to tell the truth. Yeah, look here in onset. My neighbor's son has succeeded and he took off to study in India. My son is sleeping like a hawk. About his life is unclear. I'm hopeless. I gave everything he needed in his midst of studying. At last, he came home with excuses saying, I didn't make it. Don't take it like that. You never know what he is going to do in fourth. Perhaps the trial is not the end of the world if he can survive the storm. I know how you feel because I am also a father of two unsuccessful kids. Darkness will be a new morning when the arm of a clock slowly reaches to the 6. I'm not praising myself, yeah, it's really nice. Yeah. You know that most of the people says that the poetry is very difficult to understand, and I think the way they read, how they read, or how they, when they are not able to find a connection between the poem and themselves, and it's when it gets complicated. You know that when you listen to a song and it's a random song, I mean in screen, you know that some song really matches you. I mean, really relates with you. It really gives you some sort of feeling, and similar happens to a poem. Poem are also a song. Song are written. Song are derived from poems. If you can relate with the poem, if you can relate with what you're reading, I am 100% sure that that piece will not be a trash. You know that I also don't enjoy reading others' poem, but I enjoy reading my own poem. And from now on, I won't be writing anymore. And I have decided to write a novel, and I'm already working on it. Almost 5% of it has done. Still, there's 95% of works to be complete, and by 2025 or 26, my next novel, novel will be out. And in the last chapter, the last part of the book, holidays, anthology of holidays. This, I think, this part can be read by a younger kid, those who are studying in lower school. We are in class 7, 8. I added it on not for the content, not for the number of pages, but I added it to indicate that success takes time. Success needs foundation. It needs guidance. It takes a lot of times. Success, one of the best success you can ever achieve is the one you can achieve one of the best success you can ever rejoice is the one that you have achieved from your passion. Writing was my passion. Before that, reading was my escapism. I used to read a lot of books. And fact is that I read for competition. I read a book for the highest reader of the year, and at last I didn't get. One of three of my friends took all those rank, and I was like in the top five. I could not. I read a lot of book, yeah, and although I didn't win a highest rated book, but one fact is for sure is the one impact that I have ever done it to myself is that I got the gene to write. I got that gift to write. I got that gift from heaven above to convert my words. To convert my thoughts into words and words into someone's idea, and in that idea as a wisdom in someone's life. And that is the impact I made to myself and made to the readers. Reading is wonderful. When you read, the whole will be silent. The whole will be conversing towards you. The whole will converse at a moment, and it will try to diverse all those ideas and holds that is reflected in books into a different part of your nerves, to a different part of the neurons of body. And when it travels to the different part of body, that's when you get another level of energy. And when you get that energy, then the new idea is born. When that new idea is born, the new you is created by yourself, by reading. And this imagine, reading is wonderful. I write a lot of books, yeah, to be told. And these days I don't read much. I read like a financial book. I have read a book known as 0 to 1 to my favorite time, surrounded by idiot, and I read that book for the leadership purpose. And I again read the book known as this year I didn't read much. Last year I read the book known as subtle art of not giving a fuck, and I was in very bad situation, bad times, and I had to read that book. Book out hope, make a bed, eat that frog, to stay with Mori, and all these books are very good one, yeah. And Atomic Habit. There are lots of books that I have read within 2 years. Within that short period of time, I've read a lot of books, and that really made an impact in me. And today, wherever I go, wherever I sit, whatever I do, be it anywhere I am placed in, I'll always make a way out. I'll always make a space in the crowded place, and I'll always try to make myself happy, to make myself comfortable in that discomfort place. I got the genes, I got that tricks, yeah. This book is my story. This book is my story, and this is a unique creation ever written. This is a unique creation. You know that every piece that you see in this book will truly be an impact, truly be an amazing for you. It will be an amazing. So of course that I will give you 100% sure that you won't regret buying this book. Even after 10 to 3 decades years later, the people will still talk about this book. I'm 100% sure. I can get it. I can write it. This is an impact. This is a reflection of every youth. Those who are hustling in the street, those who are moving from one door to another, one road to another, those who are crossing one job course to another. This is a reflection of them. Those who are smoking, those who are drinking, those who are partying. Behind every smiling face there is a reason. There's a painful story behind that. The life is hard. It really does, yeah. Suppose you're in a room. There are 30 people in a room. There are 30 individuals with 30 different perspectives. And you're also there. From 30, 25 people will like you. 5 people will hate you. For sure. No matter how much handsome you are, no matter how much beautiful you are, no matter how much smart you are, no matter how much rich you are, how much money you have, no matter how good your personality is, still from that 35 will still hate you for sure. That's why don't expect everyone to love you. Love yourself, the whole will be yours. That's the reason that I read this book, to prove you that in order to bring a great change in the world, the change will begin from within you. Every line here is a reflection, it's a reflection. Every line demands you to bring a change. In order to bring a change, you should sacrifice. If you want to succeed, succeed in life, you must sacrifice your comfort zone. You must leave that comfort zone right now. What's the use of speaking if my words aren't making an impact on you? Better leave this better and get lost. I graduated in the year 2022. I just completed class 12. I opted bioscience, and yeah, opted bioscience, and I studied so hard. I mean, I really studied hard, and I always dream of scoring 80% in every 3 science subject. In each of their science subject, I want to have a score above 80 and above, and unfortunately, I scored none of them. First paper was chemistry. I was blackout in that paper, and I could only score around 65 from 100. And then right after the paper, I knew that my dream is shattered. I can't be a doctor. I can't hold that position known as, I can't hold that, what you call that, professional rank, or what to call that, MBBS. I can't pursue for MBBS. I can't be a doctor anymore. And my physics paper went quite well. I scored in 72, and my biology 76. And that's my biggest breakdown of my life for till now in academic success. I could not do well academically, and you know that life doesn't go in expect you thought, you think. I was blind, hopeless. I was blank out. I knew my dream will never be fulfilled. I cried that night. I cried that evening. I went with my friend outside trying a beer, to keep myself strong. And when I realized that right now, that was the worst idea. That was the worst choice I have ever done. I should not be drinking. That isn't the way how we show our strength. It has been almost 2 years now. Trying hard to move out from that. And I got to write this book. And I spent almost half of my 2023 writing this book, preparing for IELTS, preparing myself to move abroad. And again, I flunked. Again, I was rejected in as my band score was low, and I didn't appear for next time, for second time. I feel sad. Yeah. Some more friends are in college, some more friends are studying, some more friends are driving, some of my friends enjoying, some of my friends have moved abroad, and I'm still here in this dark room, thinking about the bright future with this bright light screen out from the window screen. And that one day the world will be mine. That's for sure. Every time I was feeling demotivated, and then I returned a poem known as Hold Will Know Your Name. I think it's in chapter 4 in Homage. Yeah, you can be a CEO, politician, and a teacher. There is no limit for destiny if you are a believer. Of courage and dedication, you become a singer, not only with a good voice are they superstar. It's not having a vocabulary to be a good writer. Penmanship takes the pen a murder, your story travels widely. Money might give you power, your bondage isn't. People love status, not a hard struggle and hardship. You'll hate the world when you know the mean. Do for your love or for your soul, it's ugly to please. You're not going to win unless you learn how to dream. Have potential to sing until you don't sign others in the scene. One man, one can be an actor to entertain and disseminate a message. Another can be a soldier to safeguard a nation for the decade. He can be a hero saving his city from the war and poverty, or can up to a villain doing for his family and Tommy. Legacy is born whether too good or bad to the hold. Grave is dug since birth for all, though the time is now or old. Hold will never know your name, it might take 1 to 5 years. People will remember you before going to bed and their prayers. You can be anybody, scientist, engineer, or the cheerleader. Hold is not only for success but also for peacemaker. Hold to your name, push forward, you'll see the change. After all this failure and pain, you fix the crack and devastating damage. That's it. Today I'm smiling. Even if the even if the whole universe unite and throw a catastrophe, a disaster of supernova, and I will still receive that with a smile on my face. That's the metaphor. You know, no matter how hard life gets, I will never stop moving. I'll keep hustling, I'll keep doing, I'll keep fighting. Today, I'm working in this institution in a government job. I'm working 9 to 5, and my works are mostly at night time. Yet my dream is still alive. I'll be that person. I'll be that one most successful person from this country, and will represent myself as one of the most successful men from Bhutan to the world. I'm splitting a seat right now. I'm talking with facts. I'm born for myself. I'm born for my family. I'm born for my country. And what I do it with my intention, with a full source, with the full blood in my vein. You know that I'm not good at everything. I'm not fixed in every conversation. I'm not fixed in every room. I'm gonna have the good energy to extend the conversation for 1.5 hours longer. Yet I have the energy to do much better than yesterday and do much more better than ever. I'm a musician. I wrote the music. I can perform the music, but I am not good at it. I published this book. I sold this book almost 500 copies to the more than 500 individuals. I met with 1,000 people across the country. And yet it's not enough. It's good, but not enough.